the next thing we're gonna do is put the doors in. We need to make sure that the rollers line up with the door guide. It's gonna slide right in place there. And like I said, what I like to do is I like to put the door in first before I put the guides in, because what I'll do is I will just seat that down right on top of there. Make sure that the the pins line up with the holes that are on the Boxcar. And what it's going to do is it's going to hold that door right in place. It's just going to pop right in place there. There you have your door. That door will slide open. It should move freely. Open and close. Okay. Make sure that the guide popped in place all the way, and what you can do is make sure that it looks flush, which it does. What we'll do is we'll flip this around and we'll do the other side. Should slide right into place, just like that. Grab our other door guide. Make sure that the door is underneath the guide when you snap this in place. Just like that. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put the couplers on. Should be pretty easy. First thing we need to do is we need to get our coupler plates, trim these up a little bit. Nice and trim, nice and smooth. When you install these, you want to make sure that the smooth side is down towards the couplers. You notice that this is the smooth side, and you see we got a couple little plastic molding marks on the other side. So you want your coupler to operate freely, so make sure that that smooth side goes down on the coupler side. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and we'll grab our couplers that we use. They got the coupler springs here. Got my kadee number 5. So when you buy them in bulk like this, what you need to do is you need to make sure that the springs are attached, because some of them you pull out of the box or out of the packet don't have the springs on, and they are a pleasure getting back on. Always check and make sure your parts work correctly. Doing good so far. Set these aside. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is install the couplers. So what we're going to do is take one of our coupler springs and insert it over the pin. Place our coupler over there. Grab the coupler cover. Make sure that the holes line up. We're going to put the screws in, but before we start screwing things, I want to make sure that the coupler operates freely. Grab one of our self-tapping screws. And if you got little fingers, this is what they come in handy for. You just want to hold that in place, but you don't want it too tight, and I apologize for losing light there. Hand got in front of it. Like I say, you just want to make sure that it holds the coupler box in place. If you try and screw it too tight, you're going to prevent that coupler spring from activating correctly. So you just want to hold it together. Go ahead and move to this end. We got the coupler spring, coupler, coupler cover, and I'm holding it in place there. We are just going to screw that down into place. Nice, free and easy action. Nice and secure. There's what it looks like. We're almost there. The next thing we got to do is put the trucks and the wheels on. Here's the trucks and the wheels that came with it. You can see they're plastic. I'm going to just pull those out of the trucks. Put those aside. Save those, maybe I'll sell them on eBay someday or something. Going to grab my metal wheels. And install these in the trucks. Now, one thing with metal wheels, what I've learned is, believe it or not, one side of these metal wheels is insulated, and I don't know if you can see this or not, but I'm going to try and hold it up to the light. The inside of this is all metal. You notice on this side here, I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's insulated. Now, if you're running a reverse loop section, they say that you want those on the same side. So when you install these, try and keep them on the same side. There's one side. There's the second side. Now, I want to make sure that they spin freely, and they do. They spin nice and free. Set that one aside, grab two more wheels. Pop those in place. Make sure that they spin freely, which I don't know if you can hear that, but I can feel those spinning pretty good. If you're not sure, there's your metal wheels. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to bring the car back over here, and these are going to get mounted. there's a hole right there, and there's a hole in the other end right there, and that's where the trucks are going to get mounted. These are self-tapping screws that come with the kit. Put the screw, let's try this again. Put the screw in the hole. And this will tap right down in there. Like I say, alright, now I've got it screwed in there. That's way too tight, okay, because that truck is not moving. See me wiggling my fingers and that truck's not moving. So what I'm going to do is a quarter turn at a time, back off that screw. Notice how freely that moves now. Grab the other truck. And what I'm doing here is I've already got the screw in the truck. I'm going to use the screwdriver to hold that in place while I position that over the hole. And you don't want to tighten them too much, they're self-tapping. That's all the way down. I'm going to back it off about a quarter of a turn. Nice and smooth and easy freeing. So there we have a Roundhouse Boxcar kit, Pittsburgh and Lake Erie. Even though I'm a Penn Central guy, this still fits in with the theme because Penn Central did go through that area, and it's not uncommon for railroads to have cars on lease or loan cars or cars just passing through. So I'm not going to weather this tonight. I will at some point down the road do the weathering on it, but there's your kit. Not bad for $5 off of eBay. Moves pretty good across the workbench here. Can only imagine what it's going to do on the layout. So once again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you later.